Hello there. This is Kennedy Brown. Thank you for tuning in to Kennedy's Review, a message in the music. Do you hear what I hear? Well, today I'm sitting here on a blustery, overcast South Carolina day, and I'm listening to the Temptations singing Silent Night, and it brings me back to Christmas of 1979. I was 11 years old, and I woke up that morning, and I was all engrossed with everything. And my mom looked at me and she said, "Your grandmother passed away." And I'm thinking it's my maternal grandmother because that's the one I'm always with. And, for some reason, it never dawned on me that it was my paternal grandmother, but it was. And I'm telling you, it didn't hurt any less had it been the grandmother that I'd been with all my life. Because this woman, EmmaParaLee Gregory, this woman was phenomenal. And although I didn't know her quite as well as I would love to have known her, she passed away on Christmas Day. And to me, that symbolized one thing. I've always said that, being my mom's only child, that my siblings from my dad, Mary D. Harris Hayes, Louis Gregory Jr., Luther Dean Gregory, and Melissa Lisa Burris. Okay, I've always said they're all I ever wanted for Christmas. And with this grandmother passing, although it was sad, it's like she brought us all together, because these were in the days when you would bring the deceased home to for the viewing and everything. And that was the first time I was ever with all four of my siblings at one time. And I remember just as vividly that day of the funeral that I had to, we used to have to pair up and everything. I paired up with my cousin Sheila Morrison. And, that was really the first time I ever spent time with my father's side of the family. And what's strange about that is that my father and his sister and my mother and her brother, they somehow became double dating couples. And I have cousins who are my cousins on both sides of the family. First cousins, Douglas Mack Sr., Thomas Mack, Kenneth Mack, and Anthony Gregory. We're all cousins on both sides of the family. And that's so special. And to me, that symbolizes that my grandmother, though she was gone, she brought the family together, together. Even though she was not there in body, she was there in spirit to witness that. And to this day, my siblings are still all I've ever wanted for Christmas. I love the bond that I have with them. And just thinking back, as a child, I really didn't have my father in my life very much, but I do have the very first thing he ever bought me for Christmas, and that is a little Pinocchio record player. I'm pretty sure it still plays, but the last time I tried to plug it up, I got a shocking experience. And I'm talking like the little cat on Christmas Vacation, fried pussycat. That's how I ended up. I mean, I got a shock, but I still have that. And when I think about it, the little joke that goes that 9 months before I was born, I went to a party with my dad and left with my mom. I always make that little joke. But to me, that was just EmmaParaLee's way of bringing us all together, because that is all I ever wanted for Christmas, is to have a bond with my sisters and brothers. And that is what I have to this very day. And I just cannot stress enough how much they're all I ever wanted for Christmas. So if they're listening, I hope they know how much I love them. And still to this day, they're all I ever wanted for Christmas. Thank you, Santa. And thank you, EmmaParaLee. This Christmas season, I'd like to give a shout out to a local business in Spartanburg, South Carolina, Phase 2 Barbershop, owned and operated by Mr. Timmy O'Keefe Burnett. It's in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Now, Mr. Burnett is also an accomplished author. His autobiography, Behind the Chair, can be found on Amazon.com. Check it out. It is a page turner. Merry Christmas, everybody. This has been your favorite Carolina girl, Kennedy Brown. Mwah.